engines and blasting horns filled downtown Vancouver today as hundreds of logging truck drivers protested in our city.
They came from across BC with a single message: the forest industry needs help.
Good evening. Many trucks from that convoy are still clogging the downtown core right now.
The CBC's Tina Lovgreen is live at the convention center where municipal politicians are meeting, and she has the latest. Tina?
Well, Anita, Mike, as you can see, there's a few truck drivers behind me here speaking with politicians that are here for the UBCM. They've had to move their trucks down to a parking lot underground here, but they came here from all across the province to be seen and heard, and they definitely accomplished that. Over 200 trucks, some as far away as Williams Lake, Prince George, made the trip down here, hitting the road at around 4:30 a.m. this morning to make it down here to the Lower Mainland. And they came down because they say they don't believe people here understand what's going on in the rest of the province. And over the last few months, we've seen dozens of mills closing and tons of curtailments. And that has meant that some of these truck drivers have been out of work for more than a few months. Now, what they want to see is stumpage fees follow the market prices. And I had a chance to speak to some of them. This is what they had to say.
This is a truckers' protest for the high stumpage rates that the government has put on us, so we can't afford to haul logs anymore. They can't afford to log, shut the mills down, we're out of work.
That's why we're here. We want to know that you guys understand and everyone understands what's going on and what is at stake here.
We've had better reception from people than we thought we would. Like, I figured there'd be a lot of people mad at us for plugging up your streets and stuff, but most people have been really friendly.
And Tina, as you said, the truckers came there to try to talk to the government. Any response from the politicians?
Exactly, and this is the prime location to be at, because coming down to the UBCM is where politicians across the board are gathered. And we did speak to the minister in charge earlier today. He said that $69 million that the government announced last week will also go towards these contract workers. Have a listen.
Well, I'm going to listen. I think that's a pretty important part first, as I've been listening over the last several months to communities and workers and contractors. If they have questions about immediate support, that's what we can discuss. And I also want to discuss with them the long-term actions that we're taking to try to turn this industry around, actions that should have been taken a long time ago.
And as for what's next, well, most of these truckers are heading back, but the ones that came down here from Mackenzie, who've been driving for over 2 days, will stay here before going back home. And they hope that their voices were heard by coming down here in this convoy.
Tina Lovgreen live in downtown Vancouver tonight. Thanks.